Good day, everyone. Welcome to Transformation Tuesday. We are in deep now with these 11 spiritual practices for personal growth. And today we're going to keep going with number 9. So let me ask you, do you feel that you're an honest person? Would you say that you tell the truth at all times? We're going to explore that today with number 9. Please say hello in the comments if you are with me here live. If you're watching the replay, please type replay in the comments. Let me know that you're joining later. You know, I always love to know who's with me on my Transformation Tuesdays. I am a Master Shamanic teacher of over 25 years. I've been sharing this incredible Toltec wisdom, empowering students to be who they authentically are, claim their rightful position in their lives. I've been incredibly blessed to witness many, many people change and evolve and grow and claim their dream life. I am so blessed to say. And I've also been blessed to have learned these Toltec practices from people like Don Miguel Ruiz, who wrote the Four Agreements, and many other empowering books about the Toltec traditions and practices, and Bernadette Vigil, who wrote The Mastery of Awareness. I apprenticed with her for over 10 years. And I spend time myself each year in the home of the Toltecs, in Teotihuacan, the pyramids in central Mexico. I immerse myself in the traditions and teachings and culture there a couple of times a year and take people with me to do the same. So today, in this episode of Transformation Tuesday, I'm going to talk about the 9th of the 11 spiritual practices for personal growth. We're coming to the finish line with these particular practices. And I've shared how these practices are like guideposts, and they help to up-level our vibration of consciousness and create a pathway back to our truth, to our integrity. And whenever I'm in a place of really not knowing what to do next in a situation, not knowing what my next right action is for me, these are the teachings that I reflect on to lead me to my own clarity. And so I really hope you're finding them very helpful on your own journey of consciousness. So we're going to do a quick review today of the first 8 spiritual practices for personal growth. And again, if you missed the previous videos, they are all here in Loving Transformation for you to watch. You can watch the replays. They are up indefinitely. They're also in my page on Facebook, Toltec Teachings with Liz Forrest. They're in my YouTube channel, which is just under my name, Liz Forrest. So if you have people that are not in this group, they're so welcome to join. But if they choose to watch them on my other platforms, they can certainly do that too. All right, so let's have a little review. First spiritual practice is awareness. The second practice is discipline. The third is refraining from self-judgment. The fourth spiritual practice is respect. The 5th spiritual practice for personal growth is patience. Number 6 is trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. The 7th of the spiritual practices is love. L-O-V-E, love. And number 8, we talked about last week, impeccability of environment. Your environment is really important because it's a reflection of you, of your self-respect. And so really important that the environments, more than one, the environments that you surround yourself with reflect that level of respect that you have for yourself. Yeah, that's really important. Okay, so today's spiritual practice for personal growth is honesty. Honesty. And And probably by now, if you've been with me for the previous 8, you realize that perhaps your interpretation or definition, or how you might have integrated these practices into your life up until this point, might be a little different than what I'm passing on here, than what you're learning here in these traditions, because they are a little bit different. Yeah, great example is number 2 is discipline. That's not about punishment. No, that's about action. Discipline equates action, to take action. So they all have different meanings maybe than what you have learned previously. Yeah. Okay, and honesty, yeah, that's no different. So this practice of honesty has 3 parts. Okay, 3 parts. The first part is to be honest with yourself. To be honest with yourself. To look into your heart and decide what you really want and how you truly feel. What you want and how you truly feel. The second part is to speak your truth. Once you look into your heart and honestly know your truth, then you speak your truth. You tell others what you feel. You tell others what you think. No more lies, no more hiding to protect other people, or even to protect yourself. Yeah, because once we step into our full empowerment, claim our own position in our lives, there's no reason to hide. There's no reason to lie. Yeah, that's an old program. And so your truth deserves to be spoken and heard. Yeah, so really important. First, you discover what your truth is with yourself. You look into your heart. You ask yourself, what do I think? And how do I feel about this? And then you say it out loud. You speak it. The third part of this practice for personal growth is, can you guess what the third part might be? It is action, based on the first 2 parts. Telling yourself your absolute truth, speaking that truth, and now taking a different action to not go against yourself. To not go against yourself. To not hide, to not lie. No, to honor your truth. That's honesty. You're being honest with yourself, and you're acting on that honesty. Here's another really powerful and important piece to that. When we are honest in these 3 ways, speaking our truth, first of all, finding what our truth is, which can take a little bit of time, right, to get clear. How do I feel? What do I think? And then speaking it and taking action on your truth, being honest with yourself, ruthlessly honest. That's a great term that's been used a lot in the last few years, ruthlessly honest with yourself. This dismantles your own victim. Yeah. This dismantles the ways you might be victimizing your own self. Instead of stepping into your empowerment. So in this way, you're not going against your heart. You're not going against your own spirit. Being honest with yourself and taking action in that truth. So here's a little assignment for you to explore this week, if you're willing. What different action will you take now, based on what you discover is your truth, your honest feelings about something in your life? What different action will you take now to support that? To not go against your heart, to not go against your spirit. I would so love to hear if you would be willing to share in the comments below this video, if you're comfortable to do so. And remember that all our shares, we help each other, because we're all connected and we all reflect each other's healing to each other. So it's so valuable when people share. You know, in circles, when we're all together in a room, which is going to be happening real soon. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. And on chat in these online classes and online teachings. It's so helpful, because I know you probably experienced, as have I read somebody share and it's like, oh yeah, I really resonate with that. It helps. We help each other. Yeah, so if you're willing to share what your different action would be to not go against your heart and your spirit as you are honest with yourself, that would be so great. I would really appreciate it. Okay, thank you. I would love to take a couple of minutes now to tell you about being in the same room with me in a beautiful workshop in a beautiful place. And I'm really excited. This is very exciting news for me. And especially for the British Columbians in my audience, and of course from anywhere else, but this is going to happen in BC because I'm offering a really special workshop on Salt Spring Island, which is just off the coast of Vancouver in British Columbia, Canada. And it's on July 9th, and I would love to meet you at. It's been quite some time since I've offered an in-person workshop on Salt Spring, and that's why I'm really excited to come together to share. And this will be an enlightening and transformative experience in a really beautiful place that was once my home for a great many years. This will be an opportunity to come together in community, to connect, to learn, to share, to practice tools based in Toltec wisdom for alignment in your energy and in your life. And what I'm going to be teaching, what you will receive, are energy practices that teach how to reclaim, hold, and direct your precious energy where you decide you want it to go, into your manifestation. This is a cornerstone of these Toltec practices that I teach, coming directly from Don Miguel Ruiz and Bernadette Behill's lineage. And it's very powerful. I've taught it to, I don't know how many people now, hundreds, I don't know, many, many people. And it is one of the foundational practices of this path. I'm also going to be teaching dreaming practices to uncover the messages of your dream state in this tradition. And I'll be offering tools to break free from your limiting belief systems that are holding you back in any way. And of course, you get to connect with others walking a path of consciousness and personal growth. We're going to have a dinner together, potluck dinners on Salt Spring, and really a lot of the islands. This is a great tradition. We have fabulous meals where everybody brings something to share, and we all come together and sit down and celebrate food and community and being beside each other once again in person. That part really fills my heart. It's a gorgeous island. It's a truly healing place on the beautiful coast of British Columbia, Canada. And so if you want any more information about this, please email me. I'll put my email in the comments. You can email me, ask me any questions about my workshop of Toltec Shamanic Exploration, which is what this will be. And I'm going to put the registration link, which also has all the info. If you click on that, it will take you to all the information on my website. If this is the kind of day that is calling you. So thank you for joining me. Enjoy your day. I send you all my love.